Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I am so excited to hop back in because, for me, it's been about a week since I last had the chance to play this. And furthermore, I've done quite a bit of thinking. Something isn't settling right with me about the Red-White case. Because, if you'd recall, before her death, Mia put some notes about a case she was preparing, some very sensitive info. She put them in a statue, and we never learned what that is, what those notes were. And in fact, I'm fairly certain that the implication is that Mr. White took out the notes from the statue before fleeing the crime, and then we never heard tell of them again. So, the way I figure it, I think that we're not quite done with Mr. White. He's been brought to justice, but the case is not closed, if you will. I wouldn't be surprised if later on in this game, maybe even for the final case, we'll revisit the unclosed plot lines, you know? Anywho, because my videos have started going live recently, I have, of course, learned that I've been wrong about a few things. Firstly, Maya is actually a 17-year-old, which I refuse to believe. I mean, when you look at her, she looks like a 10-year-old, man. It's so hard to believe she's 17. And secondly, Maya's name is actually closer pronounced to papaya. So not Maya, but more like Maya. No, force of habit. Maya. Yeah, let's go with Maya. That's how it's pronounced, I think. Yeah, I think that's about all I have to talk about. I did get some advice to do more pressing of things and to show more evidence to people in interviews. So I'll do that. I want to see more dialogue in this game, for sure. And now, because it's been so long, I'm actually going to go into the new game slot here. And I'm going to go to Chapter Select to start Episode 3, Turnabout Samurai, from the beginning, because last time we saw the intro, and I pretty much forget it by now. Also, one more thing to talk about. I was also warned that these Chapter Select screens here, all this art, these, in the original release of this game on the Game Boy Advance, these were actually rewards you got for completing the chapter. And most of them contain spoilers. I was specifically warned that Episode 4 will have some spoilers on it before I even jump into the case, so noted. Once I finish Episode 3 here, I'll be keeping my eyes closed. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it's a shame that the game just automatically starts at the next chapter and all that. Right. So, Episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. Let's go. Look at all these characters. Wow. They look fun. Oh, goodness. Right? Let's go. Grah! You have disgraced me for the last time, steel samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Grah! The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. I want this show to be real so badly. I would watch this. Alright. October 14th, so just about a month and a little few days after the Red-White case closed. Cool. I wonder if I wonder if Phoenix and Papaya get up to any court cases off screen, like between the what we're seeing in this game. Huh. That rocked! Oh, were they watching it? Were they watching that TV show just now? See you in hell, evil magistrate. Oh yeah, they were. Whoa! Stop waving that broom around! Oh, that's good. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Oh, that's even better. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? Nick, it was the best thing you have never seen. What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Oh. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Oh, I just remembered something. I was actually told to, turn the text box transparency even further. Yeah, we can do that. Now I can see more of the background. That'll work. Alright. Yeah, that's better, I think. Alright. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? I don't know, 10? Oh my god! Ladies and gentlemen, you can't make this shit up. See, I told you Papaya's 10. She's 10 no matter what the court record says. No matter what it says. Yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong. She's 10, okay? She's 10. I'm glad that's settled. Papaya is 10. Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only... No, shut up. You're wrong. Cripes. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Oh. Nick, you poor man. You already have a foot in the grave. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days? Aw, come on. Gramps? Oh. Yes, please call him Gramps for the entire rest of this game. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. Oh, were you slacking off? I guess. Wish we had some clients. Oh, yeah, that answers that. They've been out of the job for a few months. Well, just a few weeks, rather. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright and Company law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Oh. Well, that got real. Right. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. I'm expecting someone to barge in within, let's say, 3 dialogue boxes. Oh, nope, scene change. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Oh yeah, let's see his decor. Bring. Beep. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Papaya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. What? Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Okay, I'm confused. Is the Steel Samurai a cartoon? Okay, I was thinking it was like supposed to be an anime or something, but I am now suspecting that it was a live-action show, and the actor who plays the Steel Samurai killed a person? Well, if it was a costume, anyone could be in it, right? Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. Yeah, well, there you go. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. Oh, the plot thickens. Papaya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers... for a second there, I forgot this game had a thing with dumb names. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Wario of Neo Old Tokyo. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, that's real good. On suspicion of murder, right? Oh. Who the hell names their child Jackhammer? Who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate? Jackhammer, really? Really now? His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. Whoa. Yeah, he was definitely impaled. What kind of show prop is capable of actually impaling someone? Shouldn't it be made of like rubber or plastic? Police believe this was a murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over, the world is over. Yeah, you know, all things considered, if when I was a little kid I learned that, like, the Red Power Ranger killed someone, I would have lost it. So I sympathize, kind of. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes, of course, we'll be right there. I should have known. The Steel Samurai will be our defendant. We're gonna defend him in court. Of course we will. Papaya would not say otherwise. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Oh boy. Right. Can I examine anything here? Oh yeah, I was told that I should make a point to examine the office plant here every time. Mia's favorite potted plant. Papaya has been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. Oh, my heart. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique. I'm gonna go with the former. A poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. That's good. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all of these now. Yeah, I feel that. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. Oh, there's the bellboy happily cleaning the room. Well, it's good to see that the Gatewater Hotel is booming in business and the bellboy wasn't just blowing hot air about the place becoming a tourist destination. And speaking of Gatewater Hotel, someone had to tell me this and then I face-palmed at 1,000 miles per hour, but the Gatewater Hotel is pretty clearly supposed to be a play on the Watergate Hotel. And I'm sure we all know what the Watergate scandal was. Goodness me. Right. What to do? Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My mind is on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. That's what not having a clue means. You literally don't have a clue, Papaya. Alright, Hey, Papaya. Check this out. What about this? You like showing that off, don't you, Nick? My poor ego. Oh boy. Alright. Okay, let's go. Cool. Wow, he's tall. What's wrong, Papaya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? Oh, I guess the guy wears his mask the entire time, huh? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Phoenix, you've never even seen this show. Will Powers, our client, that's him. He has a pipe emblazoned on his chest. Weird. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Oh my god. Papaya, why? We're defense attorneys, Papaya, not prosecutors. Defense attorneys. Whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? Yeah, right. He can totally hear you, Papaya. No. This is getting off to a great start. Yeah, no kidding. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. Oh. It's the kids, I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. Okay, this guy's nice. I like him already. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. Oh. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Don't cry. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Oh my god. Alright. This guard monitors the visiting room, seems frozen in an awe of Will Powers. Smile for the camera. Same thing as always there. Right, okay, let's have a chat with Mr. Powers. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. I'm sorry, Phoenix, maybe you could start by introducing yourself. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. I take it we'll be going down to Global Studios for a little investigation later. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. Alright, 10 a.m. Noted. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. So there was a gap of 7 hours. Wait. Yeah, so, that would be 7 hours, I think. When 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found laying in a crumpled heap near the set. Wow, so it happened while everyone was there. How did no one hear anything? Ooh. Yikes. He took off his mask. discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. Okay, rule number 1 of being impaled, you never let go, remove the object impaling you until, like, medical professionals are there tending to you. Not that it matters, it looks like he was skewered in the heart. He'd been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. Yeah, expertly. Right in the heart, looks like. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon. Tell me about the steel samurai. Yeah. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? Right? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in the popular kids show. He walks the street of Olde, Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Sniff. I see. Olde, Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Legends, that's who. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 o'clock, right? Right, and the sparring, or practicing, was 1 hour later. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Oh, take a look there. The samurai spear broke. The blade broke off at the handle. Is that relevant? I think that might be relevant later. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. Right. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. Ah, so Will Powers was alone in his room until 5, so no one saw him. And it seems for now, the only accusation against him is that it was his weapon that he uses in the show as the murder weapon. That's a pretty weak link of evidence. Then again, I don't really have an alibi to work with. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So I was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the half to prove in court. Oh my. Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios, I'll draw you a map. Just tell me the address, man. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Right, okay. So, good sir, check this out. Here? I see. Let me guess this guy was in the top student in improv class. Uh-huh. Right, you didn't really have anything to say about it. Some actor, right? Okay, let's move. Studio main gate. Ooh. Are we going to be investigating the entire complex then? If there's like a designation for just main gate? Right. Hopefully they'll let us in. We're just like civilians, not like police. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited? Hey, you there. I sincerely hope her name is actually Old Bag, and that's not like a temporary title given until we learn her name. You want in, you gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers? Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. This lady does not seem very nice. It's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Yes, we did. Youths today, something in... What? Oh, uh-oh. It seems old bag is a wind bag. Badum-tish. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know, it's possible. Nick, come on. Hey, listen when you're being spoken to. Youth today. Right. Okay. Let's have a chat. So what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days. No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. What? Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star then, too, he was. Hammer. Jack Hammer, pay attention. The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. Oh, so his acting career kind of fell off a little after the 10 years, and now he got, quote, reduced to playing villains now, unquote. Huh. Okay, what can you tell us about Will Powers? Yeah. He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Nah, you know what? You know what? I just remembered who Mr. Will Powers reminds me of. His hair and general physique and face, he reminds me of Uvogin from Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, except this guy's a lot more gentle, I think. Oh yeah, security lady. Age unknown. Huh. Oh yes, about Dick Gumshoe. Someone also told me that, well, I knew that Gumshoe was slang for detective, but someone also told me that Dick was also slang for detective. So, Detective Dick Gumshoe can also be read as Detective, which is pretty dang charming, right? Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. Oh, come on. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers, of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything, that's my job. Okay, if you knew everything, then you would know he was asleep in his room the entire time it went down. Right. Tell me about Mr. Hammer, the victim. What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. Huh. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? Huh. Okay. Something seems a bit suspicious to me. Simultaneously, this lady here, she said that his acting career fell off, but now she just said that he'll be immortalized. Huh. It's a bit of a weird way to talk about the deceased, but then again, people do talk very fondly of celebrities who pass away. Even still... Maybe or maybe not this lady had a motive for killing him? To, like, immortalize him before his career got ruined further? I don't know. Everyone's a suspect, man. But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. Oh, so his career fell out because he got in an accident. So maybe he became crippled or injured in some way. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Right. Why are you so certain that Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. If you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. Oh. What, so Powers' room is beyond the outskirts of the facility? Like, look, we're in the main gate, the front. Why would his room, with his extra clothes and wig and all that, be off the studio grounds? Shouldn't Mr. Powers have been here the entire time? I'm confused. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Yeah. I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. He was the only one that walked by. Okay, listen. If we're in an acting studio, who knows who had access to and the skills to utilize makeup and costuming. Maybe someone dressed up as Mr. Powers. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here, move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' requests. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. We didn't get that, we'll have to go back, great. Yeah, okay, what do you think of my badge? What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. Alright. So, nothing more to talk about. Yeah, oh, I can examine. Let's do that. What's the gate? Alright. Looks like a studio van. They probably used it to carry around film equipment. Or instruments of murder. Who knows? An overhead map of the studios. It is blank. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The computer that runs the studio security cams. Hey, no. Ooh, that is rather terrifying. Okay. Let's head back. Hello, how is the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Okay. We need... Yeah, okay. We need your alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. Yeah, that's much more likely, I think. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. Yeah. You know, Mia once told us that all we can do is assume that our client is telling the truth. But man, I just know somewhere in this series, somewhere, I don't know when, I don't know where, which game, but when, there will be a client who will actually be guilty. I just know it. That would be like the biggest plot twist ever. It's not gonna be this guy though, he's definitely innocent, I can tell. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible, she called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. Let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. What a witch. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Right. There we go. I just hope this will get me past this security lady. Well, she said it would, so unless she's a liar. Thank you for the letter of request. Show that to the security lady and she should let you in. Excellent, excellent. Okay, let's move. Hello. Right. Here's the letter you want. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers request is given to the security lady. Really? Anyway, you may pass. Hooray! But only left from here towards the studios. Oh. Right. Why wouldn't she want me going there? Oh, right. She kind of idolizes the actors, huh? No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. Oh. Pal, huh? That reeks of gumshoe. Yeah, there we go. The good detective told me himself. Bingo. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Did Papaya sneak in there while I was distracting Old Bag? I think she did. Right. So we're up top at the main gate. We can head left. Because we're coming in from the north, we can head left to the gate and the 2 studios. And the dressing room is in the employee area. So Powers was sleeping in the dressing room on the clear other side of the lot from where the murder happened in one of the studios. Gotcha. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Alright. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! We're not gonna pay her, are we? Yeah, let's rub this in her face. What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. Oh, same dialogue. Okay. Nothing new there. Let's move on. Outside Studio 1. That is a mascot head that got severed and crushed to tree? What? Ooh, there's a security camera. I might be able to look up... Oh! If there's a security camera there, we'd be able to look at the quote-unquote Mr. Powers walking to the studio. Because he walked by, didn't he? That was what Oldbeg said. We can take a look at him and see, maybe, hopefully see if it was someone in costume. Hey, there's the big man. Aren't you that murderer from other day? No. Dude, come on. He keeps thinking the innocent are murderers. It's a confused detective. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. Well, let him be upset. He withheld information from the court. He should be out of the job by now. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. That brings me much joy. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Yeah, Papaya has a point. Wow. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal, it's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard, there's always the next case. Yeah, like this one, so work with us this time. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Oh, don't take up his lingo. No. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. Yeah, that's his word. He can't spring the P word. Only detectives get to say that. That's my endearing character trait. This game is so delightful. And say he's a character, alright. Oh, please let that hurt his feelings. No, okay. Alright, tell me what you know, sir. So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so, detective, mind if I take a look at what you've got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Oh, wait. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Oh, right. Yeah, the updated autopsy report. That was a big oh crap moment. Right. Jack Hammer's autopsy report. Time of death, the 15th, right? 2:30 p.m. Through the chest by a spear. Right. Olde gave us the vague time of apparently Powers, or someone who looked like Powers, passed by somewhere between 1 and 2:30. However, according to the real Mr. Powers, he slept the whole day away and only woke up after 5. Wait. So, Mr. Powers woke up at after 5, headed over to the studio, and found the crowd of people looking over the body. And that is a long time gap between the body's death and Mr. Powers walking over there. So maybe the body wasn't found for a while? I don't know. Interesting. Reason for arrest. Yeah, why was he arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Gotcha. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. Huh. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. Really, the entire place, huh? According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 1 hour and 30 minutes after entering. Huh. What happened during that duration, I wonder? Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. Right. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Yeah, she told us that. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Huh. Well, thanks for cheering me up. Yeah, what do you think of Old Bag? Yeah. Oh, that sweet old lady, what a charmer? Oh. Okay, apparently she took very kindly to Gumshoe. I mean, yeah, just look at this man. He looks like a rugged, hard-boiled detective. To quote April May, he's like someone out of the movies. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Wow. She's a sucker for authority. Ah. Right. Piece of valuable evidence. Right, what is that? Nani? Right, what is that evidence? What kind of evidence? Well, her photo. Ooh. Oh, maybe that's a still from the time frame that the recorder, the camera recorded. Maybe. The photo of the steel samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? Yeah, bingo. The gate. The camera on the gate. Yeah, that one. Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Well, it would be easy enough for anyone with knowledge of it to just, you know, walk around it through the underbrush and the trees. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. I wouldn't call that. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. Right. Gumshoe just said it was a photo of the Steel Samurai. My guess is the photo shows someone in the Steel Samurai costume. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha. We found clues he didn't find last case. Right. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Righto. Okay. So... let's show him stuff. What do you think of our badge? Detective, see this? This is my attorney's badge. Uh-huh. Don't you think it's a little sad when you have to explain what your badge means, pal? Oh. Real men show their PD badge and that's that. I'll admit the design of my badge leaves a lot to be desired. Well, it's just got this... It's like the scale of justice inside a flower, almost. It's kind of cool. Maybe it should just be a big L for lawyer? Oh. Oh, come on, Phoenix. Pick up the joke. Pick up the joke. Ah, I was hoping he would finish that by thinking more like L for loser. Right. What do you think about the guide map? Detective, any ideas about this? Look, I don't got time to look at every little trinket you got, okay, pal? Right. How about the autopsy report? Okay, nothing about that. Right, let's examine. What in the sweet hell happened here? The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. Well, what kind of monkey has a nose like that? Oh, yeah, there's a monkey that has that kind of nose. It's I want to say a proboscis monkey? It began with like a pro sound. Yeah, there's totally a monkey from Japan or China or Asia in general that has a nose like that. I remember. Alright. What's up with that thing? It looks a bit kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Oh, was it? So there were strong winds on the day of the murder. Right now I fail to see how that could be relevant, but noted. It took that tree down. Maybe something else took down the tree and the statue head, and the wind was just what everyone assumed happened. I have no idea. Right. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Oh, well, we should ask for the card key, maybe. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I should take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Right. Hey, there's a camera here. It's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went there. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. Ah, okay, I'll remember that. ST1307. ST1307. That's easy to remember. Alright, the camera ID number. Alright, if I need to look up the recording data. Right. Oh, okay, so the studio itself was failing, and they let tourists in on the days they aren't filming. Well, I think... Wasn't the day of the murder not a day they were filming? I know they did rehearsals. The actors were doing rehearsals, but I don't remember anything said about filming. Right. You sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here? Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count. Oh. Did... I can't tell if Phoenix is talking about the Steel Samurai or the monkey, and I can't tell which is more insulting. Huh? Just what's that supposed to mean, pal? Phoenix. Rude. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path? Oh yeah, that way is kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. No, there's Studio 2. Yeah. Oh, where Studio 2 used to be. They don't use it now, though. Okay, a derelict, abandoned studio sounds like the perfect place to hide out and scheme up a murder plot. Interesting. Okay. So, don't I need a card key? Yeah, let's go get the card key. Nick, look! Security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew on them? Oh, come on. Phoenix, you savage. Alright, so are we talking donuts or quote-unquote jelly donuts? Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? We haven't even looked at the crime scene yet. Come on. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, I'd quite like to see that photo. Thank you very much. Right. Yeah, the photographic proof. Give us a copy, please. Yeah, why didn't you tell us about it, actually? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took down the photo. That took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day. Right. Reasons for suspicion. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Unless you travel from Studio 1 to 2. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? Well, actually, didn't the time of death... Oh, yeah. It was very specific at 2:30. Okay. The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. I can't tell if that's like a typo or sort of like a personal speech inflection that she has. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? No. Do you want to make her an enemy for life, Phoenix? Come on. Yeah, good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Right. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was, past tense. Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. Right, that too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Right. So, Miss Oldbeg here, she definitely has a long history with watching the rise and fall of stardom. She seems like she has a very close attachment to the popularity of these stars. Very suspicious. Well, no. Man, I don't know, maybe it's just the way how a security guard passes the time, you know? Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera? Oh, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate. Yeah. Okay, the game really wants me to know this. Jeez. Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, records the time when it takes a picture too. I don't bother myself with those details. Isn't it your job to look at them every day? Isn't that what Detective Gumshoe said? Right. So, the computer. I wanted to look at the computer. And speaking of that computer, look at it! It's so old! Wow. I remember having a beefy old computer like that once. Well, my dad owned it, but still. I check them every day before going home. Oh! If she only ever checks it at that specific time, like right at the end of the day, then there was ample time for someone to find the computer and tamper with it to some degree. In fact, she herself would have the capacity to tamper with it. Interesting. I gotta say, she's becoming more and more suspicious by the minute. Right? So... Can't I get a passcode, please? Okay, maybe we should check out employee area? October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Actually, it's just about 1 hour now since I started, so I think that'll do it for this time. Yeah, this is a cool setup. Like the studio and the actors and the play, not the play, the TV show and the costumes. There is ample room for shenanigans here with the evidence I might find and might be shown in court by presumably Edgeworth. Yeah, this is looking to be a fair bit complex, maybe. Yes, indeed. I'm excited to keep going, as always. So, I've been Zephyr the Jester. I thank you for watching, and hopefully, I will catch you next time. So until then, take care.